guys, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today is my first day actually filming in my new craft room. I'm not totally thrilled with how it looks right now, so I'm not going to give you guys a tour of it just quite yet. I still have some things that I'm trying to organize, and I still have some things I'm trying to figure out like where to put them, but I can't wait to show you guys that video. So as soon as I'm done with my craft room, I'm going to take you all on a tour, and I'm so excited to show you. Today I want to share with you a haul that I actually picked up a few weeks ago. I love the Target dollar spot so much. I know there are so many other YouTubers out there that love it too, because I totally binge on your content about the dollar spot all the time. So this year I was fortunate enough to be able to go to two separate Targets when they were setting up the dollar spot after Christmas. I've never been like right there first at the beginning when they're starting to set the stuff up, so I usually don't know that there's anything new until it's all practically gone. So I was able to go as soon as everything was put out, and I was able to get some really awesome stuff. The best part about going as soon as new stuff is being put in is that all the old stuff is being marked down on clearance. I was able to pick up some stuff at the dollar spot at Target for 90% off. That means if it cost $1, then I got it for 10 cents. I can't wait to share all of this with you guys. So first I'm going to share with you the stuff that wasn't on clearance. The first thing I want to show you are some labels, and they're actually chalkboard labels. Since I'm redecorating and reorganizing my craft room, I have a ton of bins, and what I actually did was I painted them and put some contact paper on them to make them look like a different color and a different style. And so I'm excited that I was able to find these chalkboard like little sticky labels, because I can label all of my different bins with a different type of crafting item that I have inside of it. Altogether I got 4 of these packages of labels. At my Target they had a whole section of chalkboard and like chalkboard accessories in the dollar spot, so I was able to pick up a couple other things that are like chalkboard themed. The next thing that I got are these pieces of chalk. I was sitting here trying to film this clip for the video, and I was like, are these called chalk sticks or chalkboard writers? The next thing I got are these chalk sticks. Is that what these are called? Chalk sticks? Chalk pieces of chalk? Chalk sticks? We don't use chalkboards in school anymore, like practically at all. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel so sad that like, I'm like, what do you call these again? But anyway, so I was able to pick up five sticks, and I'm excited because I just got those labels, and I can use these if I run out of chalk on the other ones. I can use these to write on the labels. I was actually kind of surprised to find this at the dollar spot. This is a little container of chalkboard paint. I thought it was interesting. Like, it's just enough for like a little tiny project, but I thought it was an interesting idea to just put it in like a small little container, because it's one thing to like paint an entire wall with chalkboard paint, which I don't plan on doing, but it's nice to have like a little small size of it, so that if I want to just do a little project, I don't have to go out and buy an entire container and then just, you know, try to think of other ways to use it. So I was excited to find this little container of chalkboard paint. The next thing that I picked up I thought were chalkboard markers. I thought they were like markers that look like chalk when you write, but I guess they're just ink markers. I got these 2 ink markers at the Target dollar spot, and they claim that they are just like paint when you write with them. So it doesn't say what color they are. It just says that it works on dark and light paper. So I kind of bought these because I thought they were chalk, like supposed to look like chalk, but I don't think that's the case. So I'm kind of bummed, but I'm sure I could still find a purpose for them in my crafting room. The next thing that I got for my crafting room, and I'm really excited because I wanted to create a totally separate space for filming in my crafting room. Before I changed this room to just my crafting room, it was a spare bedroom, and we had a huge full-size bed in here, and we didn't have any space for like a separate filming area. I do miss the old setup that I had, and I'm trying to figure out how to make that in this space. Like, as right now the walls are kind of bland, but I went to the dollar spot and I found these really cool like wall, I don't even know how to describe it, like wall organizers. Let me just show you, because I can't really figure out how to describe it. So there are these 4 boards, and each of them has a different type of way to write or to hang things on them. The first one is a cork board. As you can see, it was $3. This was not 90% off. This is something new that they just put out. But one of them is a cork board, and I like cork boards because I like being able to pin things to it. I just think, you know, they're kind of classic looking, and I really like this. I was excited that they had one of these, and this was actually the first thing that I saw when I went into that section of the dollar spot. The next one is a magnetic board. I really like this because in my one classroom, I switched classrooms 2 years ago, but before that I had magnetic walls in my room, and I fell in love with just like hanging things on the magnetic walls, and just was so much easier for putting up students' work and, you know, just displaying board anchor charts and everything like that. So I fell in love with using magnets. I like that I can hang pretty little magnets on it, and I like how it's going to contrast with the cork. I'm pretty happy that I found all that chalkboard stuff because the next part is a chalkboard. I know chalkboards and chalkboard paint and all that kind of stuff is kind of trendy right now. I like having the chalk, and I think what I'm really excited about is just the contrast in all of these. If you couldn't tell from the pictures and all of the other ones, the last one is a whiteboard. And look, it even has like a little clip on the top so that you can use it to like hang a paper in, or you can also use the dry erase board. So this is how it's gonna look all together. I think it's really cool. What I love about it is the contrast. I love how all of these look so different from one another. They're all totally different mediums, but they complement each other so nicely. What I'm hoping to do is that I'm hoping to be able to hang it on the wall behind me. I think it's a cool way to show different things in my background. I could have some pictures hanging on the corkboard. I could write what the video is about. Just a fun, different way to display the stuff that I'm working on. Even just displaying pictures of my family and friends just makes you feel happy, and it makes your space a little brighter. So I'm really excited that I found this, and altogether it was $12, which is a little more than I like to spend, but I think it's worth it. So the next thing I got for 90% off in the Target dollar spot. I was really excited to find these in the dollar spot, and I picked up so many of them. So this year, Rashawn and I got a ton of Christmas cards, and we can't thank our family and friends enough for doing that. So we were really inspired to try to send out our own Christmas cards next year. We've never done that. And so I really enjoyed seeing pictures of my friends and my family, and you know, seeing how they've changed and seeing maybe how their kids have grown, and it's just a nice way to stay connected. When I went to Target, I saw a ton of these cards. They're holiday cards that I hope to use next year. I think this card is so cute. I really love the style of this card. I love like the mint color and then the gold. A simple, classic, you know, neutral Christmas card. And I'm thinking about putting like a picture of Sean and I next year in the card, maybe a dog if we have a dog by then. You know, we can just send these out, and it's, you know, a nice, simple, classic, neutral Christmas card. I picked up 10 of them. They turned out to each be 10 cents a piece, so it was $1 for all of these Christmas cards. So I was really excited. I thought this was a great find, and then, you know, maybe next year we can spend a little more money on the picture since we saved so much on the card. Well, that's it for my dollar spot Target haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. If any of you went to the dollar spot recently, comment below and tell me some of the cool stuff that you found. I wanted to let you guys know that I've also been uploading pretty regularly and posting on my new blog. So if you want to check out some of the stuff I've been working on my blog is thriftedlivingblog.wordpress.com. I've been having a lot of fun writing, and it's been kind of therapeutic over some stressful days at school. So feel free to check that out. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see my thrifted teacher outfits of the day. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!